We have a sergeant major, a colonel, a brigadier general, and a captain. Your testimony is compelling. Thank you. Now to the questions. On January 6, 2021, were each of you gentlemen with Major General William Walker from 1:49 p.m. through 5:55 p.m., yes or no?
Yes.
I was.
Yes.
Yes.
The Department of Defense Inspector General report, DODIG report, alleges that the Secretary of Army contacted Major General Walker multiple times on January 6 during that time frame. Some allegations are 2 calls, some are 3, but the allegations would be, or the assertions would be, 3:04 p.m., 4:35 p.m., and finally at 5 p.m. Do any of you recall any one of those calls taking place?
Negative, sir. Can I amplify that, though?
Yes, sir.
So, by way of background, I was a political appointee in the Trump administration. I was a senior political appointee. I was also a guard. I was also in the Army Reserve and National Guard. Now, in June of 2017, I was appointed to acting general counsel of the Department of the Army. The next month, Ryan McCarthy was appointed acting Secretary of the Army. He'd been confirmed as Undersecretary of the Army. So Ryan McCarthy was my colleague. He was my friend. I told the committee he was a good Secretary of the Army. I had a great deal of affection for Ryan McCarthy. I know he did for me. So I'm not here to badmouth Ryan McCarthy, but I've got to set the record straight.
Yes,
now,
sir.
In my memo, I called Pye and Flynn liars. I never called McCarthy a liar for 2 reasons. One, it wasn't clear to me that he was saying some of the things they said he said. I mean, it appeared to me that some of the things they said he said were said by others who were trying to really protect themselves. The other thing was, he was my friend. You just don't turn it off. You don't call your friend a liar. So, you know, but at 2:30, at 2:31, at the 2:30, they said that he was on a call with General Walker, and he told him to move the QRF to the Armory. I mean, that did not happen. Ryan McCarthy didn't speak on that call, and we know this because that call was on a conference bridge. It was a D.C. government conference bridge. Now, the DODIG incorrectly states that McCarthy requested the call. I helped facilitate that call. General Walker was on a call with Dr. Rodriguez, who was the Homeland Security Advisor for Mayor Bowser. Mayor Bowser was on a call. Chief Son was on a call. Chief Conte was on a call. All of us at this dais were all on a call. Ryan McCarthy never spoke on that call. I'm a person who was his friend who knew his voice quite well. If he had said anything, I would say that. We were told he was unavailable. I called his executive officer to ask to speak to him, and we were told he was unavailable. General Walter Pyatt and General Charles Flynn were on the call. Subsequently, Flynn denies he was even involved in the call. For what reason, I really don't know. He did so under oath, and Commander Sergeant Major Brooks, myself, and Lieutenant Nick were all interviewed by the Select Committee. We told them that. To me, this is material because Flynn denied under oath twice to the House Oversight Committee and to the Select Committee that he was even participated in the call. That goes to his integrity, to his credibility.
All right,
I'm sorry.
Let me underline this. Colonel, you are also an attorney.
Yes, sir.
You got your degree from Harvard Law School.
Yes, sir, I got a mortgage in Great Falls, Virginia. I have no reason to be up here lying because I don't want to go to federal prison.
And you understand that you are, if you lie to Congress, Title 18-1001 makes that a crime. Is that correct?
Unquestionably, sir.
And you also understand that as a member of the legal establishment, that if you were to lie under oath, your license to practice law, no matter the fact that you have a JD from Harvard, could be in jeopardy. Is that correct?
No question, sir. And, sir, I want to point out.
Yes, sir.
I spoke to the Select Committee. I was not under oath, but it doesn't matter because you don't have to be under oath. If you lie to Congress, it's still a federal crime.
Yes,
and
sir.
I'm fully aware of that. And I submitted a document stating that these men were liars, and I stand by it 100%. And it's to stand on my army that they got away with it, and no one said anything about it. And they even sent Pye's name to the President of the United States to have him promoted. He was a liar. And so, and all of us can attest to that.
And you want the truth to come out?
No question about it, sir.
Good, bad, or ugly, correct?
Exactly.
Anybody here want anything but any of the 4 witnesses want anything but the truth to come out?
No, sir.
Good, bad, or ugly, doesn't matter, no matter what side you're on. Is that correct? I heard a yes, a no, sir.
Yes,
you
sir.
want the truth?
Yes, sir. Nothing but the truth. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Colonel Matthews,
Correct.
Brigadier General?
That's correct.
That's correct. Yes.
Captain. All right. Well, I don't know. I got lots of other questions to ask, but I appreciate you jumping in and clearly with your heartfelt emotions telling us that things weren't exactly true, and that, in fairness, the January 6th committee was not told the truth. Is that correct, Colonel?
Well, so they were not told the truth, but I think they knew that, though, and they disregarded that, and this is what I mean. So General Flynn testified before the House Oversight Committee on June 15th, 2021. During his opening statement and during his questioning, he stated explicitly that he was not on that phone call. He made no statements on that call. Subsequently, he was interviewed by the January 6th committee, and he also stated, he was directly asked by the senior investigative counsel, did you make any statements on that call? He says he did not. He was not on the call, he says. Now, that is perjury, in my opinion. I mean, I'm a lawyer, but it's for a court to decide, but to me, that's perjury. But the important point is, later, I raised that. I was interviewed by the Select Committee in December.
Unfortunately, my time is up, but hopefully you'll get another opportunity to talk about it. All right, I apologize. My time is up. I yield back, Mr. Chairman.